Do I look comfortable?
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable?
Oh, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Welcome to Wagwarn Abel.
Wagwarn Abel.
And welcome to the show.
There's no questions.
I know.
It's my thing to come prepared.
I think 70. Okay. Cool.
That's just shopping.
I was just checking what your name is again. We've got Ross Lomas, bassist from GBH, that started in back rooms in Birmingham to huge gigs worldwide.
William Shakespeare of punk rock as well, don't forget.
The Shakespeare of punk rock.
An international
punk icon.
Thomist. Is that a word?
I don't know if it is or not.
You got books and tomes, ain't you?
Yeah. Thomist. Could be.
So I'm an authorist.
Yeah. And an author. Let me try that again.
Have I got chocolate around my mouth?
Yeah, it looks good though.
Okay.
If you had to choose, one is extinct and one doubles in population. Squirrels or mongoose?
Oh no, don't do that. I love both of them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wanker. Squirrels.
Squirrels stay or go?
Stay.
Keep squirrels.
Yeah.
No more mongooses.
Unfortunately not.
Fair enough.
It's a bit of a wanky question, really.
That's just good to find out.
Hate myself. I tried to exterminate him in a while.
What happened?
I think the little bastard fought back.
Remember that thing that happened in the emus in Australia? They sent the army to go and get rid of all the emus.
You thought that was cane toads, wasn't it?
Oh, probably they've done it a few times. They're like the emus won anyway.
Cane toads disguised as emus because they were sick of getting picked on. Fuck this, I'm going to disguise myself as an emu.
And that's how they won.
Hopping about dressed up as an emu. Cunning little bastard.
What's your favourite Damned song?
All of them.
Can't pick.
No, it's like having
choosing between squirrels and
squirrels, and you just can't pick. Just when you think you've picked one, then you listen to it and think, that's my favourite.
Don't think I've ever seen a mongoose in real life.
What's that got to do with the Damned? There's what Nicky, and we were doing a flower wedding in Hawaii, and she saw him copulating on the lawn.
Mongoose?
She doesn't even like the little fucker.
Yeah.
It's me. Why do you mock me so? Why does she get to see something because Glorious has two mongooses having a go?
Did she appreciate it?
No, she thought I should have been there instead of her.
Well, she was right.
The other side that would have been.
Maybe they'll copulate again. Okay, so I'm going to go to a creative deep dive. That's the next section.
Deep dive?
A deep dive, yeah, into your life. So
I wasn't warned about this.
Yeah. You should have seen it coming.
Okay. So the armistice to the gardener.
How would you say Birmingham's punk scene is like compares to London?
I don't really live in London.
Yeah.
London is a lot of foreigners. So if you do a gig in London, it's like an international gig.
Yeah.
You might be a few from London there, but
yeah.
You're made up of international contingent.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Birmingham's more Brummies and the Black Country. It's all good. I'm quite proud of them. There's always different generations. So you might think, gee, another gig full of old fat old men and foul whip, but it's not. It's full of fat young kids. And all their mum, yes, it transcends generations.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's not what you'd expect. Do you want to talk about Hawaii?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. How did Hawaii change your mindset when it came to do with just life and music and stuff?
Well, it was difficult because that was the first time I personally experienced racism on a large scale. Well, their version of the N-word is howly, and then I got called howly a lot. I didn't quite understand why. Then I found out what it meant. Yeah, it wasn't very nice, was it? Landlady used to call me, you stupid howly.
Oh.
It's just not very nice.
What the heck? So
you hurt me with a word.
Yeah. Those natives of Hawaii then?
No, the population of Hawaii is only 12% Hawaiian. The rest are like Filipinos, Japanese, Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect there to be a lot of Japanese and Chinese people there.
I go for a job, delivering car parts or whatever, and then I walked in, the bloke looked up, glanced, and I looked on the wall, Employer of the Month, Filipinos and everything. He said, here's the application. And he didn't look up, and as I was walking out, I looked back and I could see him screwed it up and thrown it.
Wow. That's actually seeing it get screwed up.
Somebody used to go on, was it a rant and rave bit on Craigslist?
Oh yeah.
It was just anti-white, all the locals on about Killer Howley Day and all that.
That's pretty intense, isn't it? Like the weather and shit.
Oh yeah, it pissed down every day.
What?
In the mornings.
Right.
So the clouds come over the mountains and dump.
Yeah.
But then it's hot as balls after that. It was a big transition for me as well, because first time away from England for any amount of time. I think if I hadn't met Nicky and got married, I wouldn't be alive today.
Yeah. Oh, so it's But it's worth it then.
Oh, yeah. All the ups and downs and all the suicide thoughts and everything, I wouldn't change that.
Those kind of things went away when you was in Hawaii.
No, that's culminated.
But they became the worst then.
The last 30, 40 years, just what am I doing now? Then I snapped out of it. It was all good. Everyone should travel.
North Carolina, speaking of travelling.
Yes, I've been there.
Rednecks.
They didn't want to pay us. They were like cowboys. They had shirts, hats, back cap. I don't know.
Like exactly what you imagine a redneck to.
Yeah.
Look like. Is that right? Can you say rednecks? Is that offensive or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I was watching the interview with Sam. I thought, if only I was verbally articulate as Sam.
No one can be as verbally articulate as Sam.
Any interview after that, especially politics.
Oh, you can't compare yourself to Sam.
No, but I want to be like Sam.
Me too.
Yeah. Can you imagine him on question time every day of the week?
You could, couldn't you? You should do that. What's your favourite thing about Sam?
He's a good company. He's a good lad. He says more articulately what you want to say.
Yeah.
So he'll bring up a subject, and Sam takes the subject on.
It's like he knows.
Forward.
Yeah. It's like he knows your mind and he can say what you're thinking better.
So I want to be a benevolent dictator of the world, but I want Sam to advise me to make everyone's lives better.
That's so funny. I've always thought the exact same thing.
Perhaps we should both be in his
Seems like Sam's the common denominator, though.
Yeah.
The man behind the throne.
So we sit in the cabinet, and then we knock the door. We want to come out with an idea.
Yeah.
And Sam goes and takes care of business.
Yeah. It'd be like is it called the whip? Sam would know what it's called, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't know what he does in his own private life. If whips are involved, I'll give it a go. Anyway, what's the question? Oh, North Carolina?
Oh, yeah, North Carolina. Yeah,
rednecks. So our manager took all the money off the door and jumped in the boot of the other band's managers, and they went off to the next gig.
But why did he do?
Because they weren't going to pay us, so we nicked all the money. And then we went back to the hotel, and then these pickups turned up with all these rednecks in, with shotguns and everything.
Yeah. That's mental.
Where is he? Oh,
what now?
Guy's behind the curtain pissing himself. They made up a little contract saying that we swear under the almighty eye of God that we're telling the truth and we don't know where he is. So they all signed it, and then they went away.
That's what got rid of him, the contract to God.
Yeah.
America's crazy, man. Have you got a favourite part of the US to gig?
California. All the Mexican kids, they're mad.
Yeah. But they love it, like.
No, what?
And a lot of punks there in that.
Especially the Latino scene.
Really?
It'll be mainly young Latino kids going mad.
Why do you think they like it so much?
Because we're really good at what we do, I suppose.
You've earned it for sure. You're an international punk icon.
Yeah, with no money. It's not about the money, is it? I'm not a capitalist.
Rebellion.
Corporate whore.
Yeah.
Wish I was.
Could have been.
I can have steak dinners at the pub every day and not worry about the bank account.
That's probably not very good for you anyway, is it?
Why not?
Steak dinners every day.
I'm 63 now, who gives a fuck?
It's good for the mind as well. Right. Ooh. I went off topic a bit.
We both did, I think.
Yeah.
As usual. About Sam.
Because Sam is
Sam.
Too articulate.
Imagine if his surname was Witch.
If your surname was a witch, you call your kids Sam. You fucking prick.
Who do we play with? She's called Dandelion.
Ah, that's a nice name.
She's like thin green girl with yellow hair.
Really? Yeah. Really? Oh, that's like not a real name. Not a birth name.
I think it is.
It's a birth name.
She looks like a dandelion. And
she looks like it.
Yeah.
Do you think that... that's interesting, isn't it?
She's really thin, wears green clothes, has got yellow hair.
You're joking.
No.
That's what happens when you name your kid Dandelion, I suppose.
Yeah. I take on that persona.
Yeah. Speaking of names.
What's my favourite name?
Your favourite name's Dave, isn't it?
Trevor.
Trevor?
Yeah.
You wanted to be called Dave, though, didn't you? Am I imagining that?
Oh, no, because when I was a kid, I didn't like the name Ross.
Yeah.
I thought everyone's going to pick, because no one else was called Ross. And then my sister would have gangs of kids walking towards us, and then she'd call me Ross, and I'd go, call me Dave. Don't call me Ross. But I wouldn't have been mad if I'd have been called Dave.
Yeah.
Because if your name's Dave, you always get prefix to it, don't you?
Oh, like something Dave.
I've got loads of mates boring Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Dave the cardboard box.
That's worse, isn't it?
New Wave Dave, New Wave Ravey Dave.
That's a good one.
New Wave Ravey Dave, Punk Dave.
There's some good ones in there. You don't want to be called Shithead Dave, though. Oh, that's actually quite a good one.
I bet
Shithead Dave.
Shithead Dave.
Yeah, Shithead Dave's a good one. Dave. Dave. Thinking the worst one you can think of.
Shit-eating Dave.
Fiddling Dave.
Yeah. Dave the Finger.
That's worse because it's implied. Okay, so back to the deep dive. We've gone off topic.
Okay, right, go on.
So you spent a couple of years not playing bass.
There's I had a year off in Hawaii. When I said to Colin and Jock I was have to move to Hawaii for a bit, so they had gigs back in England, so I got my old mate Mickey Coyle, God bless him, to fill in for me. And then Jock decided he wanted to stay as well. Colin had a bit of a nervous breakdown because then he needed a guitarist as well, so half the band's gone missing. So Jock lived on Venice Beach for a year.
He lived on the beach?
The Venice Beach community sort of thing.
There's a lot of people that do that.
There's sorts of miscreants and oddbuds.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Jock fitted in perfectly. I didn't see Jock for 2 years, but I came back after a year, and Cole from the Billy Club, they exploited that he was playing guitar. I'd gone back and Jock was, so I missed out seeing Jock for a couple of years. And then another year off because of COVID. So it's such a long time ago now, doesn't it?
It seemed like a long time to you as well then?
The older you get, mate, it just snowballs out of control.
God, it gets even faster. It's all relative, isn't it?
It is. Sam
can really articulate this really well, yeah. The prick. Oh, what about writing your book? How was that? What made you want to write a book even?
I told.
You told, yeah.
Well, my mate Steve used to work with him on the crew, and he wanted to do GBH at first, and then one reason or another they didn't want to do it. So, as it's just me, mate. Fucking hell.
An interesting life, though. It's got a good book, right?
Most of it was left out.
Really?
Yeah, probably lawsuits. And I think Colin and Jock were worried about what I was going to put in it. God, I had a few sleepless nights. But if you ever screw me over, the X-rated version's coming out.
Yeah, you got that under your belt. Say if someone was like thinking about writing an autobiography. Is that what it's called, an autobiography? Or it's just a biography?
It was me and him, yes, sort of all. We did it, in the car park just by the Mac Centre. Probably looked a bit suspicious, actually. 2 grown men jumping into the back of it. It was like going to a psychiatrist every couple of weeks. I'd go there, splurge, he'd record it and then write it all up.
It's quite cathartic kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like you just get everything off your chest.
It's like therapy. What, do you feel better after then?
Yeah, I'd said things like I didn't really remember, then it all comes flooding back. There is a lot that didn't go in the book. Bows and Ghosts, I thought that was like half the book. I said, what about the Sims? We don't want to be putting that in. I was like, why not? That's a big part of my life, that.
Yeah. Why did you want to put that in?
I don't know. I suppose being anally probed by a little Martian doesn't go down well.
With it?
Well, I don't know.
People that want to hear about your story, I'd think it would.
I don't think I was anally probed by a little Martian. Probably.
What would you say to someone then that was thinking about writing a book?
Get a pen, bit of paper, off you go. Yeah.
Just get started. Where did you start?
At the very beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just starts from there. I know the book starts from there, but that's how you started writing.
Steve says, well,
it's your earliest
tell us
memory.
about yourself then, where did it all begin? So obviously October 20th, 1961, in the front bedroom, 631 Wilmington Road, and then we expand from that.
And then it built into a story. Seems to have a sort of through line about rebellion and self-discovery and all that.
My mental problems and all that. Easy wheezy, let's get busy. This is the Ross Show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Now, do you think footballers should wear the socks over the knees like some cheap prostitute? That fucking throws me up the wall.
And you asking me if I think they should do it.
If you think that's fucking stupid.
Is there a purpose for it?
So ask you a different question. Because obviously this isn't going well.
What, just because I didn't get the answer that you expected
All right, I'll pull it up for you. I've got my kit on, looking like a bloke. Have some of that kicking in there. 4-4-2 and all that. And then I've got my socks up here. That's not football.
I think whatever's the most effective to play the game. I think if it's there just...
So you're saying that if they're dressed like Ronald McDonald, they don't really give a shit then?
No, so if being dressed like Ronald McDonald...
I don't like this interview.
But
give me the answers I want.
If they were dressed like Ronald McDonald, if that made them better at playing football, then I think they should do it. If it doesn't affect it, then I don't think they should do it. That's my take.
I wish I'd never started this.
But you can still take the...
Okay. I'll try for my petulance.
It's your show, you can be as petulant as you want.
Yeah. You're in a chip shop, someone pushes in just as they've only got one bag of chips left, and they have the chips, the last bag of chips, and you know what chips are to us. You're going to rip his fucking face off.
Number one, I'll be disappointed in myself for even letting that get to that.
Fuck with anyone's chips.
There's no way they're getting that far. They're not getting that close.
I'll tell you about it. Fish would be the only thing that got battered in that shop.
I think I'd be like, give me them chips. You can have some of them.
Have one.
You can have a handful, but give them me.
One.
Give them me. And I ain't giving you the money for it because I was here first.
Yeah.
Have one of those eggs, what they have in the jar or whatever. I'd say to the owner of the ship here, what kind of establishment you're running here where you're letting people...
Wanker. You're rushing out for an ice cream. The ice cream man comes. He'd rush out and he asked for a screwball or a 99.
Yeah.
And he's only got one left. And then this fucking bloke pushes in front. There's all I want to screw a 99. It was last one. What are you going to do?
I'd wait for him to get it and I'd knock it out of his hand.
Fuck yes. I'd get the jar of hundreds and thousands and pour them over his head. I'd say, what else have you got, mate? And he'd go, I've only got cans of Coke and stuff left. I'll go, give me fucking 10 of them and I open them all up and just pour them all over. Yeah. That's what I'd do. Who's your favourite socialist? Question number 4.
Oh, favourite socialist?
Apart from Sam.
Who's the one who was it? Who was the one who was it? Castro? Was he a socialist?
Sort of.
And they tried to assassinate him in the sea, and he killed 3 of them, like in the sea.
Sharks.
People, assassins.
No.
There's 3 of them. I don't know much about socialists.
My favourite is Pepe Mujica. After being a freedom fighter, he lived in a hole for years, shot him 6 times, never killed him, and then he became president of Uruguay. He gives his salary away and lived in a farm, drove a Volkswagen. Proper bloke.
That's a wicked one.
Thank you for letting me introduce the show.
No, it's your show, so I guess thank you for letting me on.
Right. Sleep tight.
And we're back to Wagwarn Abel. The next segment is called You Had to Be There. Your first court appearance.
First ever time abroad in June 1982. It all went a bit tits up. Summer Street in Vladingen, like a big youth club. And we had a friend with us called Lumberjack. And they ran out of beer. God bless him. We ran out of beer, like an off licence across the road or whatever they call it. And then put the windows through and started nicking all the beer. And it was like a massive riot because the police turned up. They had to get extra police from Rotterdam over and the dogs. It was chaos. I looked at Lumberjack. He was one of the main protagonists. And he's there with a can of beer stroking the police dog. Oh, it's just disgusting, isn't it? I think you should fucking start.
That's quite good. I love that when you've been like the middle of the chaos and then you act like you're just an observer.
I just come out for Sports Argus and then I walk into this.
There's a certain type of audacity to do that. Didn't something happen with, you picked up a load of flick knives or something?
I was on the way back.
From the same gig?
Yeah, I had a spring-loaded one that comes out the front. Just because they're souvenirs. We were going back on the ferry and there was loads of Scottish schoolgirls in the cabins opposite. A couple of hours smoking some hash.
So opposite vibe then.
Yeah, and then Lumberjack wrote, there's a drugs party in 526 and stuck it underneath the girl's door.
Fucking hell.
It turns out the cleaner, whoever cleans the boats, I don't know, she got my notes and she got the police involved. So we turned up at Liverpool Street Station and the platforms, police dogs and everything.
Fucking hell.
Now someone's kicking off, are you? Yeah. We get off the train and they went after us.
Oh man.
And it turns out they read the note, so they didn't get any drugs, but they got us for the flick knives. It's drugs party in 526. That's where it comes from.
Are all of your songs named after real things?
Things that happened to us or something personal to Colin. Yeah? We've got about 3 or 4 of our old roadie John who tragically committed suicide. Everyone who works for GBH seems to come to a sticky end. So there's a few songs about him.
Didn't you have a song called was it Slow?
Oh, yes,
but was it quite controversial?
Yes. But that was nothing to do with me. That was the other 3. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, but that was young and impressionable, stupid and gullible and naive and all that crap. But we played in Germany the first tour, and Freiburg was packed. And then somebody said someone wants to talk to us, and these 4 or 5 kickboxing lesbians turned up. To give us a good kicking. Oh.
But they come to batter you?
Yeah.
They come to actually batter you because of the song?
Yeah.
What didn't they like about the song?
It's called Slut.
There's nothing wrong with being a bit of a slut, is there?
Those days have gone. What older and wise, I'd like to apologise for the other 3's misdemeanour.
There's like off camera, there's some lesbians.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Saying you weren't allowed to play that anymore.
Saying us what would happen if you played it that night. And
Really?
It all got sorted.
Really? That's controversial, man.
But we've got a song called Big Women and I hate playing it because it's a bit old and the effect meanderful in it. But you get all these mainly women who ask to play the song. I've got a couple of them to let them play the bass too because I don't want to do it. And then they'll sing it as well.
Yeah.
So it's like they've owned it.
Reclaimed it.
We don't give a fuck about you old men. This is our song now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how that happens with like art sometimes and stuff like that. You can make something, but I guess once it's out in public, in some ways it's not yours anymore.
The football team in São Paulo in Brazil called Palmeiras, and then the other teams supporters call them pigs. Palmeiras started owning it, calling themselves the Porcos, and they're proud of it now.
And so, it like the Zulus as well.
What about Zulus?
I thought it was you that told me this. Oh,
The Birmingham firm was multicultural, one of the first in the country, if not the first. I think the story goes that they were in Man City, and one of the Man City fans said it's like fighting the fucking Zulus or something. That's where the name came from. The Apex, the junior business.
the junior business boys. That sounds like a bunch of kids in suits, in little suits, and they're doing everyone's tax returns
And then
rebelliously.
someone a good kicking on a Saturday.
The time that you were playing a gig somewhere, it was too hot or something, and the thing kept closing.
That was at Oxford, the theatre in Oxford. People kept fighting, so they kept bringing the fire curtain down.
To protect you lot.
There was no German lesbian kickboxers there. So we're like trying to bend down to keep,
Yeah.
and then it'd go up again, and then it'd go down again.
What did people keep fighting?
It might have been some dodgy skinheads there or something.
Skinheads.
Some of my best friends are skinheads.
Nah. Ah, skinheads.
They're not right wing.
Oh, they're just skinheads. They're not right-wing skinheads. Time for a soapbox moment. Punk's like a lot of to do with battling intolerance in. Do you think that the punk movement's made headway, or is there still a lot to do?
It's made a lot of progress, yeah. But there's always a lot to do, isn't there? There's always going to be some idiot who wants to fuck things up for the rest of us. Hopefully, not a lot just us, but everyone who's coming after us, they can carry on and perhaps educate people.
Yeah. And I guess what would you say then to punks coming up now?
As a band, we just get up and play punk for an hour or whatever. But individually, like Jock, he's into all sorts of causes, as I am. I used to like writing loads of emails to people who deserve a good kicking. And I'm sure I'm on some radar. In all the gigs we've ever done over 40 years, we've played a lot of squats and communist or socialist squats. You go to the squat, you've got a gig, you'll have a little restaurant, they'll have a little creche for the kids, you might have a little cinema. It's for the people. And not everyone can go there, not just punks, it's like for the whole community. There's the one in Rome, that's amazing. It's like an old fort. Socialist, but everyone goes there. I've never been invited to a fascist squat.
That's the big
What are you
difference.
going to do
Isn't
at a
it?
fascist squat? Throw darts at Karl Marx's head or something?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Don't know what they do.
I don't know.
Nothing
Well,
good.
so I think left's good because it does help the community.
And is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that I might have missed?
There's no such thing as a bad chip.
No, nah, come off here.
It's the person who perhaps prepared the chip. The chip deserves love. There's no such thing as a bad chip.
That's a hot take. I don't know if I agree with you. It's not the chip's fault, but that doesn't mean the chip's good.
As Schindler said, no chip left behind. Not when I'm in the room.
Get some chips then. Chips and gravy.
Yeah.
Have you got any plugs or anything?
I feel like a corporate whore if I start plugging things.
City Baby, out now.
It's been
Let's
out,
do one.
been out 45 years actually.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit late with that one.
Thanks for watching. This has been Wagwarn Abel. This has been Russ. You can donate at the link below to support the channel. Thanks for watching.
Hippie whippy, let's go the chippy.
See you next week.